What if I told you that by 2025, software engineers as we know them might no longer exist? Bold claim, right? But here's the kicker. It's not about engineers disappearing entirely. It's about their roles transforming in ways we never imagined. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why the rise of AI isn't the end of coding careers. It's the beginning of something far more fascinating. Mark Zuckerberg has predicted that Meta and other tech giants will soon have AI systems capable of acting like mid-level software engineers. Yes, you heard that right. By 2025, AI could potentially replace human coders for many routine tasks. Amazon's cloud chief has also weighed in, suggesting that by 2026, most developers might stop coding entirely as AI takes over repetitive programming tasks. And yet, despite all this, the World Economic Forum predicts that software and application developers will be one of the fastest-growing job sectors by 2030. So what's really happening here? Are we on the brink of a coding apocalypse? Or is this just a shift in how the job is done? Let's dive in. AI has come a long way in just a few years. Take OpenAI's GPT-4, for example. It's already in the top 1% of coders globally. In fact, AI performance on software engineering benchmarks has skyrocketed from a modest 7% to a staggering 71.87% in just 1 year. This isn't just theoretical. AI tools are actively being used in companies right now to generate code, debug, and even optimize software. The key driver? Efficiency. AI is faster, cheaper, and doesn't need coffee breaks or PTO. But here's the twist. This doesn't mean the death of coding jobs. It means their evolution. Enter the Gavin paradox. It's a fancy way of saying that when something becomes cheaper or more efficient, demand for it often goes up. Think about it. If AI can write code faster and more cost-effectively, companies won't stop developing software. They'll start building even more of it. Every industry, from healthcare to finance to entertainment, will need custom solutions, and that means more opportunities for engineers. But with a twist. Instead of spending hours writing lines of code, software engineers will focus on orchestrating AI agents, managing complex systems, and debugging edge cases that AI can't handle. So, what does the software engineer of 2030 look like? Picture this. Instead of hammering out code, engineers will supervise AI systems, ensuring the output is accurate and aligned with project goals. They'll focus on strategy, creativity, and solving problems that AI can't. Companies like Apple are already hiring engineers with experience in AI agent-based frameworks. This shift is happening now, and for those willing to adapt, the opportunities are massive. Why coding is still worth learning. Now, if you're wondering, should I even bother learning to code if AI is taking over? The answer is a resounding yes. AI tools are making coding easier, not obsolete. In fact, experts say the return on learning to code is doubling every 6 months, because AI helps beginners become productive faster. Instead of starting from scratch, you can use AI as your coding assistant, debugging, testing, and even teaching you as you go. Let me know in the comments. Would you trust AI to write your code, or do you prefer doing it yourself? The rise of AI doesn't spell the end for software engineers. It's a shift from direct coding to system management and optimization. In the early days of the automobile, people feared cars would destroy jobs for horse carriage drivers. And they did. But they also created millions of new jobs in manufacturing, infrastructure, and mechanics. The same thing is happening here. As AI takes over routine coding tasks, it will unlock new industries and roles that we can't even fully imagine yet. Some experts argue that this shift could actually make coding more important than ever. Why? We'll get to that in just a second. But first, let's tackle one of the biggest misconceptions about AI and coding careers. There's this idea floating around that AI will replace all human coders. But here's the reality. AI is a tool, not a replacement. Yeah, AI can generate code. But can it design a user experience that feels intuitive? Can it understand the cultural nuances of a specific market? Can it innovate in ways that require deep human creativity? Not yet. And that's where human engineers come in. The future of software engineering isn't AI versus humans. It's AI plus humans. Engineers who learn to work with AI tools will be the ones who thrive. Think of AI as your coding assistant. It handles the grunt work, so you can focus on strategy, innovation, and solving high-level problems. So, Is this the end of software engineers as we know them? In a way, yes. The role is changing, but change doesn't mean extinction. It means evolution. As AI takes over repetitive tasks, software engineers will step into roles that are more creative, strategic, and impactful than ever before. And for those willing to adapt, the future is brighter than ever. If this video got you thinking, hit that like button and share it with someone who's worried about AI taking over their job. And don't forget to subscribe, because we've got more deep dives like this coming your way.